Glad to have you join us again. Let's get talking now. It's our conversation segment of the program. We're talking insurance and how macroeconomic situation in the country is affecting the insurance sector and how you can also benefit largely from the insurance. We'll start off by saying the recent steep decline in the value of the naira within foreign exchange market coupled with a surge in inflation rate has initiated a concerning trend of diminishing value for assets covered by insurance policies. According to recent investigations made by Financial Vanguard within the insurance industry, it has been revealed that a significant portion of risks are currently underinsured as the value of claims falls below the original value of the asset that they were meant to safeguard. Consequently, as claims continue to materialize within the sector, insurance policy holders are finding themselves receiving payouts significantly lower than the actual value of their insured assets. Olushola Olowoyeye is an insurance expert and he joins me now live virtually to give us more insight into all of this. Good morning, sir. It's a pleasure having you join me on the program.
Good morning. I'm glad to be on your show this morning.
This is the first time we're talking this year and hope it's still safe to say Happy New Year.
Very, very fine to say Happy New Year, and I'm glad to be back on your show.
All right then, so good to have you being part of the program. Let's begin our conversation, but before we dive deep into our focus of conversation this morning, I'd like to get your thoughts on the recently released Nigerian's unemployment rate rising to 5% in the previous quarter. How do you react to this figure?
Okay. Thank you very much. As regards the Bureau of Statistics figure on the unemployment, it's important to note that the economy is biting very hard, and that is really impacting on quite a lot of organizations. And as a result of that, a lot of businesses are unable to continue their day-to-day business activities because cost of sustaining business has been affected, and that has made quite a lot of people to lose their jobs in the process of this. The country is currently going through a total I don't know, maybe it's revolution I'll call it, but technically a whole lot is happening across every part of the economy, and is really affecting continuity of business and sustainability, and that has really caused whatever issues that you are seeing reflecting in the rate in the figure that you have seen as regards the labor rate.
All right, let me stay on that a little bit now by following up with this question. With what is currently going on in the country, would you agree with the notion that by some Nigerians who say that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has lost touch with the reality on ground, as his body language does not show that he's committed to fixing these challenges, which has led to high cost of living for the average man?
Okay, thank you very much. I'm sure with the kind of activities that is currently going on and the impact on every sector of the economy, this has made quite a lot of pronouncement to be made, but I won't want us to lose focus too early because quite a lot of actions taken has really impacted. Some have been positive and some have been negative, but I think we are seeing more of the negative more than the positive as we speak now. But one thing I noticed in the last few weeks is if you look at what is being shared currently in terms of the federal allocation, it tells you that we are no longer where we used to be. Because where we used to manage to share about 700 billion to 800 billion, we are now sharing as much as 3 point something trillion in a month. It means that things are changing, but the impact are not being felt in the same manner. So I won't want to conclude by saying that he has lost focus or lost touch. I think he's still on his roadmap agenda, but it's taking a bit of time for it to reflect. And for those who are in the financial sector, and those who understand the way to interpret the economy a little bit will know that some of the things he's trying to put in place will take average of 18 to 24 months to reflect. But common man cannot wait for that. Common man need some immediate solutions and response. And I think that's where all the three tiers of government need to quickly come into place and see how they can support the renewed hope agenda by making sure that allocations that have now increased, where some states are getting, several billions now, can be able to now, intermediate. We've also seen that local government economy, also direct access to revenue sharing. So I think we need the system to work a little bit much more better so that people can start feeling the pulse of the government.
Good one there. Let's dive straight into our conversation for the day now. With inflation rate at 29.9%, and then the exchange rate, that's naira to a dollar, 2,000 naira to a dollar. What is your reaction to these macroeconomic fundamentals to the overall performance of the Nigerian insurance sector?
Okay, so now taking the issue of the exchange rate, and most especially with what we have seen trending and happening, within first day of January and to date, I'm sure as of yesterday, dollar have climbed 1,800.
Yes.
And I tell you, this is impacting every part of the economy. First of all, to the insurance sector, valuation of assets is already impacted, and ability of companies to even be able to pay premiums is becoming a big issue because with the exchange rate moving in this particular direction with high level of volatility, the unstableness is one of the key issues. In last year, we were able to still see it, trend and take a bit of a month or two before major changes. But now, averagely on a daily basis, it's climbing 100, 200 naira on an average of 2 to 3 days basis. So this really is making a lot of business unstable, and is making decision making, become very difficult. To the insurance sector, quite a lot of customers are reluctant to renew their policy because high for them to take the cover that is necessary for them to be able to continue their business. Their cost of doing business has increased drastically, such that taking insurance has become something that they are not making like priority like they would used to. Because some of them want to be able to pay salaries, they want to be able to continue their trades, and so it's really, really impacting us in the insurance sector.